Happy Friday, YouTube. Hope you guys are enjoying it. I'm here jamming out some country. So I don't know the rights to it, but yeah, we're jamming out. But I wanted to get on here because I'm pretty excited, about this week, about 2021. Because, for many years, much like you see in my hat, I was the lone wolf pushing telesales, myself and a few others. But 2020, man, just really exploded our business for telesales. And, this week we found ourselves, working with an Inc. 5000 company, showing them how to sell final expense over the phone. And if somebody would have told me that we would be training an Inc. 5000, in fact, they're in the top 2,000 of America's fastest growing companies, I would just not believe it. And the reason being because for so many years, people always look down on telesales, virtual sales, especially with final expense. But not us. We always believe that eventually, as Gary Vee said, the internet would crush the middle. Just would. And 2020 really showed us that. People that were face-to-face, retail, even travel business took a hit. But everything else that adjusted to digital, that made the switch, has not been easy. But they have embraced it and they're saving their business. And, for me, I'm extremely grateful and I'm happy because, 10 years ago, we saw that vision. We saw that opportunity. We didn't expect the pandemic, but we knew that eventually we would go this route. And here we are. Inc. 5000. Let that sink in. Companies recognize that you just can't bury people with leads. You got to train people. You got to show them how to do stuff, how to sell, how to close. And it reminds me of this. And I've shared this story a lot with my agents over the years. But, when I was in my early 30s, I was invited by the insurance carrier to a conference of other carriers. So I got to go. And, the owners of that company, of that carrier, friends of mine, well, they invited me to this seminar. It was totally different than anything you'd go to on an IMO level or insurance agency stuff. It was all carrier talk. And this one gentleman gets up on the podium and he addresses the audience and he says, why is it that the average age of an insurance agent these days, and at the time, 10 years ago, was around 59 years old? Why isn't there more youngsters getting into this incredible business like we did so many years ago when we all started in the 60s, 70s, where they were knocking on doors, hitting the neighborhood? And another older man comes up to the podium and says, I got the answer for you. And it impacted me because what he said was the reason a lot of the youngsters were not getting into this business was because the sales distribution system was broken. Agents were getting away from that good old-fashioned customer service. Before, agents would go and collect at your doorstep, service your policy, collect referrals, and it was just a whole different type of environment. But when you added all the leads, the recruiting at a massive scale to sell insurance, we were able to see that a lot of agents never got the right training like they did back in the older days. And that really impacted me because I recognized that it's not a lead issue, it's not a carrier issue, it's the bottom line if you're being trained right to sell and close. And if you are, then you're going to make it with us. And you're going to make it anywhere. So I'm proud to say that we've been able to develop a program over the last decade that today is being used at the highest level with the insurance agency of Inc. 5000. And our goal is to not only do our dead level best in training and showing this company how it is that these lone wolves do it, but we look forward to growing with them and really putting some massive AP on the books. 2020, the same group did $30 million when they shifted to virtual. Obviously, it wasn't final expense only, but 30 million from making that shift. And this year, our goal is to do 30 million just the final expense. And we're here excited beyond measure because we're going to do everything in our power to reach that milestone. So if you're looking for a training system, you're looking for contracts, you're looking for a program where you can onboard your agents, whether 1 or 1,000, let me show you what we're doing. I think you'd be very pleased to see how it can really save you money in management and really have a cookie cutter setup to train many people. So you guys enjoy your weekend and see you guys at the top. Peace.